What's past is prologue. As we prepare to launch our 2025 strategic plan, we embrace the moments of readiness and dedication that have brought us here.
When I think of the strategic plan, I think of what was essentially sort of whittled down to our 5 pillars. But those pillars are based on the priorities that we collected from the entire community. But when I think about the process of the plan, when I think about the ultimate results, I think about it as a chorus.
We found that our community really expects excellence, and that can mean aligning curriculum across our grades, across our divisions. It means meeting kids where they are, giving them immersive opportunities in the classroom or outside of the classroom. All of that stuff wrapped up looks like academic excellence.
Well, as a teacher, I'm always thinking about how I can improve my practices. So while I am really proud of the work we're already doing, I don't think we can just stay the status quo. We need to keep pushing and moving and questioning why we're making the decisions we're making in our classrooms for our students.
Students learn differently now, and so we have to adapt to that. They have more access to information than they had before, and in some ways that's really exciting because there are more opportunities, but in some ways it also means that we have to be willing to, meet them where they are.
I think part of the plan as a whole is to figure out how to get the best teachers to University School of Nashville.
Well, what really attracted me to come work at USN 11 years ago was the idea of agency and having power in your classroom to do what you feel is best with your students. And I think we want to maintain that with our plan, but I also think we're understanding it's important to be aligned and understand what's happening in other classrooms so we can really build on what we're doing each year.
I think the sorts of educators that USN attracts and retains are willing to let go in terms of letting the students guide the learning process. Part of what keeps me coming back is learning from my students. And I would hate to think that them listening to me is somehow cutting down on the time I get to listen to them.
In order for us to retain and get the best teachers now and in the future, we have to make sure that they feel comfortable and confident while they're here. They can bring forth their authentic self. But almost as important to all of that is the opportunity to grow and develop and learn. That way they want to be with us for many, many years to come.
Celebrating community and belonging, it is making sure that every member of our community is able to feel heard and informed and engaged. And a big part of that is fostering that two-way line of communication. This pillar talks about connecting families across our 3 divisions in a way that's just not possible in other places. And then to double down on our downtown location, what could that look like to give our kids more opportunities to get into the offices and the buildings that are around our campus and really grow and learn and get those folks from their offices and their universities into our classrooms.
We are locked into a space, but I think this could be a really innovative piece of our plan is how we can use the space we already have and expand and think about our school programming first. What do we want to do at USN? What do we want for USN? And what space do we need? And I think this is where we're gonna have to get really creative, but I think we can do it.
I think the River Campus is a wonderful opportunity for our community to dive into and ensure that not only today, but 20 years from now, we have a state-of-the-art, cutting-edge facility where our students can really show their best selves.
Safety comes first, and you will see that it is the very first bullet point in our investing in our campus pillar, and I think that just reflects our commitment to first and foremost being a place that is safe and takes into account the fact that we are a K-12 school. That context is really important when we're thinking about safety.
The most valuable resource that we have is people. And that certainly came up repeatedly in the comments from people in the community that talked about how important it is to maintain our academic excellence through having excellent teachers and excellent, high-level curriculum. And that part of doing that is making sure that we're attracting those teachers and making them want to stay by supporting them in whatever ways we can through development and supporting them and making sure that they're being paid in a way that they can comfortably stay here and want to stay here.
I find a lot of joy working at USN. I feel like people are really dedicated to doing the right thing with our students, and I think our students feel our joy, and I want to make sure that as we continue our planning for the future, that joy is at the front end of what we do.
Another thing that I really love is how it prioritizes student access. It's not just the cost of admission, it's the cost of all of the other things that come with being able to fully experience USN, that we're making sure that we are keeping our commitment to truly reflecting the Nashville community and lowering financial barriers for kids to do that, and that we're just doing what we can to take really good care of the resources that we have.
We invite you to join us on a journey of growth, where every step we take means deepening our commitment to a vibrant and inclusive environment. Together, let us step boldly into a future rich with potential, ready to inspire, innovate, and deliver on the mission that has kept us grounded for a century.
Together.
Together, let's move forward.
Forward.
Forward. Forward. Together, let's move forward.